The biggest little city in the world, Reno, Nevada, and one of the great venues, Mackey Stadium. Nearing the midway point of this season, week 5 in our coverage of EA Sports College football. It's the Texas State Bobcats and the Nevada Wolfpack. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the Bobcats head coach before the game. He knows that they have got one of the best wide receivers in the country, highly rated and experienced, but a young quarterback. They have tried to put some things in this week that will help them get the ball to their best target on the field. We'll keep you posted as the game continues. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Bobcats headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Turner. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Nevada Wolfpack offense heads out, and they'll have the ball first. And, David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Back to pass on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Turner. And they pick up just a few on that completion. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Tight end now in motion. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll go to the counter play. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Wide receiver going in motion. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. This Nevada offense really has it going. Running inside, it's Brown. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
The give from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
Slips through the line. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. The Bobcats offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here's a guy, if you throw it in his general vicinity, he's going to pull it down. This will be a matchup to keep an eye on throughout this game. How do they deal with Selman Bridges? Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Headed to the edge, it's Jenkins. couldn't really get started there. Pick up of 1 to the 35. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Jackson will throw. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Bobcats come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Who says option football is dead now in college?
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Bobcats.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And they tacked on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Got the back over the middle.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
A give to Brown.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Woods. Fighting off the defender.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Bounced off his feet. They've got a 3rd down and manageable from right around midfield. Throws it back. Virtually unblocked, and he stopped for a loss of 8. Nevada will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Bringing the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Bobcats send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Bottled him up. Not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. We We've come to the break, and Texas State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Pulls and fires complete. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. They'll give it to Brown. Fights off the defender. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Trying play action. Right on the money. Turning it on. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Hand off for Brown. There's a crease. They get him on the ground. Boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal.
Ready. Red 34, ready, go.
Pulls and fires complete. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run on the doorstep. And he's in! Touchdown, Nevada! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Jackson will throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on third and long. Floats it out in space. Runs through a tackle.
That's why as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on third down because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
And it slips just inside that right upright. And they go back on top.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And those corner routes, those quarterbacks need to throw the ball with some air and put it towards the sideline, away from the defender. You could tell a little bit maybe underthrown. The defender doing a good job sticking with the play, getting his hand on the football, and getting the deflection.
And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Keeps it himself. Maybe a crease. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Wow, gutsy call that time by the offense. They're going option on 3rd and long, and the defense is going to watch the film. They're going to be kicking themselves. Nobody was accounting for the quarterback. That was an easy read and decision for him to go get the first down and keep this drive alive.
The run inside. It's Brown.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Nice move to keep running. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks into first down. 6th play of the drive coming up.
Here we go. Ready. Hey, move. Go.
They'll run it out of the gun with Brown.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Moves away as he feels pressure. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. 3rd down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've controlled the football on this drive. The 8th play will be a 3rd and 3. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Trying to keep the drive alive. And they'll make the tackle for no gain, get the stop, and get the ball back. Jackson gonna throw it. Gonna try to get it himself. Oh, what a cut! They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. The Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5.
Ready. 129. Go.
Looking to throw on third. Got his man. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He'll get rid of it. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here.
Timeout, Texas State.
Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We begin our wraparound with Clemson, taking on the number 6 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's Clemson with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. And it's 3 straight victories for this team as they start to get hot. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Reno. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Mackey Stadium.
Number 84, set to kick this one.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gonna run it. It's Jenkins. Snowed under by the defense. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. It's complete on the right side. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. And the Bobcats with the 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Burgess. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. He might want another play. Jackson will throw. Finds the tight end. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Bobcats are flying down the field. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I like the idea of going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative play.
Off play action. Fires to the big fella. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down. And the Bobcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Nice move there. Got a little grass.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Bobcats trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Texas State. That one will give them the lead. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game, but defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Buys a little extra time. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
A give to Brown. Runs through the tackle. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Holds and fires complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The quick out. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. Unloads to the right. The short hands, it's Givens. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Nevada moved the chains through the air. Let's see if they throw it again on 1st down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He's got him this time. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Wolfpack picked up that last 1st down with a completion. Let's see what they do here. Going to the run, it's Woods. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. This is a designed run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field.
He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. You can't get much closer than that. Takes it all the way back to the 4-yard line. And so after the scintillating return, just don't mess it up. You've got to cash this in for a score. Under fire. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Running inside, it's Burgess. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas State. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Sends it back in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Wants to return it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. He'll do it himself. Oh, he got loose. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The run inside. It's Burgess. Picks up the first down. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Now we're going to get a momentary stoppage in play as they check on the injured Nevada player. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He gets nothing, nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And that lead grows even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Coming out with it, it's Morgan. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he's stopped at the 14. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Oh, what a move. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The RPO, it's complete. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Nevada just needs a few inches here on 3rd down. Quarterback keeper. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on second and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. This Nevada offense really has it going.
Here we go. Ready. 30, go.
To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Quick strike complete. Wolfpack will get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Woods. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Motion from the wideout. With the catch, it's Morgan. Shakes off the defender. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. Wants to throw it again. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They give it to him again. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Nevada. That's their second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Burgess. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. The Wolfpack uses its final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
He'll pull it down. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. And the clock stops for an injured player on the field. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Running inside, it's Burgess. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He's got it way down the field. Got it out across the 50-yard line and not stopped until he brought it to the 47. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.